Hey everybody, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I went through my foundation bag and I've almost forgotten about this. This is an organic foundation. It's from a company called Kingdom Come Home, and it is beef tallow and milk whipped foundation. I've been buying skincare products from this company for the last probably 4 or 5 years. And in the last year, I picked up some of their organic based color cosmetics. I wanted to see if I could sort of transition away from a lot of chemicals. So I tried this foundation and I surprisingly liked it quite a bit. This does expire, so I probably should pay more attention to it. This is shade number 3. I'll put some on the back of my hand. It's actually a good shade match for me. It seems like it might be too dark, but it's not. It is a little bit thick, not too runny. And so today I'm going to demonstrate this to you. When I thought of putting beef tallow on my face initially, that kind of grossed me out. Can't smell it because beef tallow is rendered and it gets out all of the smell. Can't find my hair clip, so I'm going to have to use a bobby pin. Before I move any forward, I've already applied sunscreen, and I also applied the same company, Kingdom Come Home. It's a Remnant Beauty. This is a peach concealer because my dark circles were so nasty. I just couldn't bear coming on here and just sitting here looking at it. So I quickly applied that, which I will show you in the video what I used and how I applied it. So I've already finished that. And so I've got some on the back of my hand right now. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Just from using it in the past, I just know that I like to add a little bit more. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush for this because this is such a good brush. It seems to work for everything. So just pat it on in there. But it does not smell like ground beef. There's no smell. I can't smell anything. I like the idea of putting something on my face that isn't seeping through my skin and into my body that's maybe not very healthy. Of course, that doesn't seem to stop me on most days when I wear regular makeup, but it's good to know that there's alternatives out there. Now, I have tried quite a few more organic products for cosmetics, and it's been hit and miss. But I can tell you that if I'm just looking for a light makeup day, like today, I'm going to the dollar store. I don't want to go in there looking completely unkempt. I don't know about you, but the dollar store is the best place to buy gift wrap, so that's why I'm going there today. But it's dewy, it's not drying, it has decent coverage. It's almost like I would say almost like a skin tint, but a little heavier than that. Let me use my fingers this time. When it comes to using natural products or organic products, especially makeup, I think you just have to weigh the benefits with the disadvantages. If I was going somewhere where I needed coverage, really good coverage that's really gonna stick, I'm not sure that I would use this, although I do have Max Fix-It spray now. My dark circles are peeking through again. My nose needs more coverage. Of course, I can think of some foundations out there that are like that. I have a gift certificate to get my hair cut and colored. I got it for Christmas. Can't wait to do it. Anyway, it's not intended to be full coverage or to solve all of your discoloration issues. That's not what it's for. However, this company does apparently, they just released a foundation that is more full coverage. I haven't tried it yet. If you are interested in trying this, I will provide a link to the site. I used to be an affiliate, but I didn't use it. I never really shared the link very often. I barely talked about it. I may still be an affiliate. I'm not sure, but whether I am or not, I will still at least link to the company if you're interested in trying this. If you don't want a bare face, you want something clean, something that covers, you know, like a tint or maybe a very light coverage foundation, this is nice. And there's nothing in here that's bad for you. I like that idea a lot. I am going to use a little bit more of this peach concealer now. Take a look at this. This is a mess. This is organic as well. So it, you know, you have to use it before it crystallizes or does whatever it does. When I put it on earlier, it had gotten a little bit hard. And so I had to really warm it up in my fingers a lot, and I ended up having a lot on my fingers and put too much on, but it's already, I smeared it off with that foundation. So I guess that's just a matter of whether I want to apply it before or after. Either way, I'm gonna have to put some powder there. There's more and more of an awareness out there regarding using beef tallow. As gross as it sounds, it's really not gross. I do not smell like a fry cook, so that's a bonus. Alrighty, I am going to just kind of fix a little bit of shadowing on my face and maybe do a little bit more color, and I'll be right back. Okay, I went in and a little bit of blush, freshened my eye makeup a little, which I had on before I came on, and my overall look is okay. I think that I would give this an A for healthy ingredients. I'd probably give it a C+ or a B- for coverage. Again, depends on what you're looking for. I hope this was good information for you if you've been thinking about, you know, products like this. These do expire. I think you're supposed to use them within 8 months, which getting close to that with this one. This one's definitely been 8 months, but that's just the guideline. Just did some running around, and I happened to catch my reflection at one of the stores I was at, and I thought, oh my gosh, that makeup looks really good. So I may have underestimated it. It seems like it really melded in with my skin really well and settled really nicely, not in lines. You know, I'm gonna take my glasses off now, so that's always a scary thing because of the dark circles. But anyway, wanted to do a check-in. I've not touched anything up, but this makeup looks really good. I think I might have underestimated it. I haven't used it since last summer, like literally, like I think the last time I used it was July or August, so I may have just forgotten, and it was hotter temperature, but I'm looking at this and it just looks, it looks so good. Now, the only other thing that I had on my face that I didn't put on camera was I put this NYX Buttermelt Blush. This is in the shade My Butter Half. It's a, you know, it's a very pigmented pink. So I have that. I also used a little bit of this L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection pink powder under my eyes. I also used, I set my makeup around my nose with this Stila Palette Lavender around here, which is what I typically do. And before I ever put my blush on or anything, I set my foundation with this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed translucent setting powder. So that may have something to do with how well it's sitting. I don't know, but I'm just saying, it turned out, it looks good on my skin after wearing it for hours and running around. So, okay, you guys, well, that's my honest review. Kingdom Come Home Beef Tallow and Milk Whipped Foundation. Oop. I will find a link for you if you're interested in it. But yeah, this is what happens when you have too many foundations. You forget what you have because you're moving on to the next one all the time. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna leave this out and continue to use it till it's gone because I don't want this to expire. So yeah, pretty darn happy with that.